Good morning. What is up, YouTube? It's been a minute. We hope that all of you guys had the best 4th of July weekend and a safe one. Bentley is at basketball practice and it's only for an hour. So I just hang out and read a book because what else am I going to do with one arm? And if I drove home, I'd hang out for just a short bit of time and then have to drive all the way back. Joe, Christian, and Sawyer have a big old mow list. Today had shown some rain, so they are trying to beat the rain. I think it might just be storms this afternoon. But the next couple days, 3 days, looks like a lot of rain. So hopefully that changes and we can get some more mowing in later this week. We have a full few weeks coming up, bringing on some more help, some of the people you've seen. And again, we appreciate them so much. Without them, this season would be much harder right now. And tomorrow is a big day. Harvey got CAT scans yesterday. And tomorrow we get an update from neurology of how his skull fracture looks, if the brain bleed has healed itself, or just an update on all the things happening inside Harvey's head. So we will be praying for good news. So if you believe in that kind of thing or whatnot, we'd love some good vibes and some prayers sent for Harvey tomorrow. Hoping for some good news. He wants to start working. And then I guess a final update. I had more x-rays yesterday, and me and the sling are still going to be good friends for another month. Hopefully. I'm hoping to be out of it in like 3 weeks, but they said 4. And then I go in for another checkup. But it's just been one of those challenging times. But when life throws you challenging times, you learn from it, you grow from your weaknesses, you get better for the future, and that's all we can do. So I am, catching up on office work, doing the best job I've ever done, helping the boys with whatever they need and scheduling and finding new help, and me not working alongside them gives me all that time to help them. The plan all summer was for me to have a day or two off to kind of do those things, and I hadn't been able to do that. So this is kind of forcing me to do that. So listen to the universe, listen to your body. It's probably telling you something.
Oh yeah.
How are you doing?
What is it? Tuesday?
Tuesday.
Good time, I think. Making good time. We'll be here an hour and a half, 2 hours. It's 11:30. One little cemetery that takes no more than a half hour. Beyond that, if we do another one up the road from it, that's a 5-minute thing. So I think we're doing all right to be done normal operating business hours.
It sure is hot and thick and
it's hot.
Feels like a thunderstorm. So you guys are going to go until you can.
Hot. I bumped up. Normally we mow this at like 3.5. I bumped it up. This one always seems to cut a little lower. So I'm running this one at 4. And I think he's at 375 or 4 because I don't want to start burning up in here.
Yeah. Yep. 'Tis the season for that to happen.
This will just flatten the weeds out and everything should stay green, not brown. And
cool.
Because we mowed that last week and it doesn't look like it's grown an inch. So.
Right.
So yeah.
All right. Well, I don't want to hold you up. I just wanted to make sure that I, got a close up of this bad boy Revolt that we love so much, and people hate on Bad Boy online.
I don't know why.
There was, on one of the lawn sites on Facebook, someone said rate them, Bad Boy, Skag, and Hustler, I think it was.
Yeah.
and I put bad boy number 1 and commented, which I don't typically get involved in that, but I saw bad boy as one of the top contenders, so I was like, hell yeah.
You got torn apart.
And so this one guy was like, pretty much was saying you're an idiot, and I was like, I literally responded and said, he asked for a preference, that's my preference, what's wrong with that? And then more people liked my comment than his, so that gave me a little hope in the world.
I don't know, like I've said it 100 times. I think a lot of it comes down to like preference, what your dealer support is.
Yes.
And even each machine, they could make 100 of these, and 10 of them might have flaws that show up right away, and people are like, "Oh, I hate this thing." But you could say the same thing about any other brand.
Right.
Come off the line and have a flaw, or I mean, a Chevy truck. I can go buy 3 of those Duramaxes, and 2 of them be great, and 1 might give me troubles the entire time.
Look at our friend who sold their old Yukon or whatever it is, older SUV to our oldest son and his girlfriend, and they went and got a new or like new whatever it is, a newer model,
and full of issues.
And she has to carry a tool with her to unhook the battery when she's not driving until they figure out what's wrong with her brand new SUV.
Another great example you're sitting in.
Right.
We've had 2 of these identical. This is the second one.
Yeah.
The first one was good, but it had its issues. Yeah. This one, knock on wood, has been amazing with 0 issues.
Oh my gosh, you just said that, and now
time to trade it in.
My last 2 weeks have felt
just saying,
like
you
hell, and now this is gonna break.
I'm just saying, if one person goes out and tries one of these and buys it, or they know somebody that had one that had bad luck with it, you cannot reference that for the entire product or the entire brand.
And you know, another thing I will say, and you know, I'm not naive, maybe it's just because we're part of the ambassador program with Bad Boy, but literally if you don't follow us on Instagram, and I think it was probably on the Facebook story, but yesterday we got an email update from Bad Boy just regarding the ambassadorship, but then I got another email right after saying, hey, everyone at the Bad Boy family is keeping Harvey in our prayers and thinking of you guys. Like, they watch our stuff.
It's a family.
And you have said before we even bought any, when you and Doc first started talking, that like they're a company that will listen. And they can't please everybody. They can't do everything you ask of them, of course.
No, but if
like,
you say something like the seat, the X's have nicer seat, like
right.
Yeah.
So I mean, and we've been to the Quip Expo once. And there were companies that like legit wouldn't even give us the time of day.
Right.
So I mean, from our preference and our experiences, Bad Boy has been nothing but great as a company, as a machine, as, you know, fixing a warranty issue.
But there's not another brand that I would knock either. There's not another brand that I'm like, oh, and they're horrible. They cut horrible.
People don't get. Like, I haven't said anything bad about any of them. There might be things that we don't love.
I think X Marks and Toros, everybody rages about how well a Skag cuts, but I think an X Mark and a Toro cut amazing.
We loved my Toro.
I've had
Titan.
both, and I've had X Marks. They cut amazing. There's no arguing that.
Mm-hmm.
A Wright for a stander, all around great machine, great company.
And I love everything behind Wright and Ed and, you know, built.
So I literally can't knock another brand. There's brands that like you have to be brand specific to, like a Walker. Like that's a whole nother how you operate them and everything. It's a whole different thing. But stander to stander, anybody that makes a stander and any that I've run or been around, they're all good.
Right.
Just
and
these are great for us. They're great
Bad
price,
Boy.
great company.
We love John at Patriot Tractor and his family-run business.
Yep.
And yeah. Well, anyways, get back to work.
Trying.
Thanks for the 5-minute video so that
I'll
our
bug them so I can get mowing.
YouTube viewers actually have something to. They know that we're okay and we're still here doing it.
Still mowing.
Yep.
I'm just mow. So I'm not camera.
Yes.
But we're getting it done. Everything's getting done. We're getting caught up. We're finally going to be back on our project list, I think, by the end of this week. Definitely next week.
Yeah, depending on weather.
And it's supposed to have been raining yesterday and today, and so far hasn't rain. So we'll take it.
Thank you, Jesus.
Yeah, we'll take it. But it is getting dark.
So you better get going.
It's getting dark. It's too dark to see. Feel I'm knocking on Kevin's door. I don't know what Kevin's up to, but I'll knock on his door.
Oh my Lord. I think you're...
Actually, Kevin drove by a little bit ago in the 10-wheeler.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
I think you do better at mowing.
than singing or joking. Yeah.
No, I appreciate...
I'll leave the stand up to
I love your
else.
singing, and I appreciate
Well, that
jokes.
wasn't really singing. I don't know why I said singing.
Lyrics.
Yeah. All right. I gotta get to work.
All right. Peace out.
Peace out.
All right. I'll end the video with a quick little clip of the boys working. Looks like Bentley and Sawyer on the trimmers. Christian's on the big mower. Christian's already smiling. We are so thankful for these guys. They're doing such a fabulous job, and we appreciate them so much. Oh, revving it up for us. If you've been following along, go watch Sawyer's YouTube, 603 Goons. Support a local country kid. This is all I got for you today. I got invoicing to do, and the pigs are heading to the butcher next week, so I gotta set up some stuff for that. And Joe just sent me a whole list of other things to do. So me and my one arm are gonna go take care of business. Thanks for being here, guys. Stick with us. Hopefully tomorrow we have good news and Harvey's back, and maybe some better footage from me when I catch up on things in the office. So thanks for being here. We appreciate y'all, and have a fabulous day. Drink water, stay hydrated. See you next time. Peace.